Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 3, Episode 118. I thought it would be interesting. I don't know if you'll enjoy it or not, but if not, you can just skip on to the next episode. I thought it would be interesting to just hear the kind of stuff that I go through on a typical weekend day. So that's what I'm going to go through today, just step by step, what I'm doing and what's going on with the family and things like that. So I woke up late this morning. About 7 or 7:30, got ready, got dressed, and went over to my parents' house because they have some tilling that needs to be done. Their garden needs to be tilled. We're a little bit late getting their crops in. Our stuff is already in. So I went over, unlocked the shed, got the tiller out, and I couldn't get it started. And I hate those old style. The new style stuff is like push button. You push one button and it starts right up. It's really nice. And even like the snow blowers and stuff, you plug it in the night before, it charges it up, and you push one button in the morning and it just starts right up. It's a lot more convenient. But I'm pulling on the cord, and it's not starting. So I just left it for now and went back home because we have a busy morning. I have one kid that has baseball this morning, so his mother took him to that. And then I have two kids that are going to be working the concession stand at the same place. So I took them along with their cousin to the concession stand, so they're doing that. Meanwhile, their mom is going to be volunteering there today. And then I am going to go get a haircut right now. And then when I get done with the haircut, I'm taking another kid to the same ball field to umpire softball. So a lot of stuff going on this morning. And then after I do all this stuff, I get my haircut, I take the kid to umpire. Then I'm going to go to my closet and clean it out and paint it and move a shelf over from my wife's closet. And then I have a bathroom also that needs painting today. But my wife has these little stickers that she puts up on the walls with little motivational sayings and things like that. And so I'll have to peel that off one letter at a time. It's like 75 letters. So that'll be fun. And then get that bathroom painted as well. And then take it from there. So right now I am heading off to get my haircut, and then I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, that's what it sounded like in the haircutting place when I got there. I'm like, what is going on here? Is this a preschool or what? We had this Indian family with a little kid sitting in a little padded booster seat thing, and they were trying to cut her hair, and the mom is standing over her. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And the grandfather is walking back and forth, pacing, and it's okay, you have to be brave, and all this stuff back and forth. And the kid is crying like crazy, and it was actually worse before I started recording, but I couldn't help it. I had to record. So I look so good. I'm gonna have to beat people off with a stick right now. So I'm done with the haircut. I am moving on. I'm heading toward home right now. I'm doing good on gas, don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna go look at my closet, get it all cleaned out. Anywhere that doesn't have shelving, I'm going to remove everything out of there, and then I'm going to go to my wife's closet, take everything off her shelving that I'm moving, and put that on the bed, and then take my daughter to her softball umpiring, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. So got home, cleaned out the closet, and got it painted, sanded and painted and all that kind of stuff, so that looks good. And I was taking my daughter to umpiring, and then she had forgotten her hat, so we had to go all the way back home, get her hat, go all the way back to umpiring. Then I was there, I tried to call my wife, I tried to call my other kids. Nobody was picking up the phone, so I ended up, oh man, I messed up over here. So I ended up having to get out of the car and and go find my son, who had just finished his stuff. And man, I had a couple drips here. Luckily, it's still wet. So I picked him up and brought him back home. So that's what's going on right now. Then I had my nephew come over, and he needed some chairs for a graduation party. So got that taken care of. And right now we're going to get the baseball stuff out of the car and figure out what we're going to do next. Right now it's not even noon yet, and we're just cranking along. I'll be back. All right, guys. So I was in the bathroom taking down these tons of these small stickers that are letters on the wall. And I was trying to use a paint scraper. That wasn't working. Hair dryer. That wasn't working. So it comes down to either a razor blade, if I can find one, or using your fingernails. But then my wife called me and she said, well, I'm done right now at the ballpark, so do you guys want to go get lunch? And I was like, oh, Lord. All right. So we went to a Mexican restaurant nearby. And I used to get certain things, and she would get different things. And I just totally changed my tune now about food and what I eat and what I'm putting in my body. I know sometimes it doesn't sound like it when I'm eating pizza and burgers and things like that. But when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I always order chicken fajitas now. It's pieces of chicken. It's vegetables. It's things that you can see clearly what it is. It's not just a bunch of garbage shoved into a tortilla and you have no clue what you're eating. And ground beef, you have no clue what that is. If you're not getting steak or chicken pieces, you don't really know what you're getting. So anyway, we went and did that. And I always check online for coupons for restaurants, even if it's a local restaurant. We have these coupon things that come in the mail sometimes, and they're also online, and I just show it to them online. It was $8 off, $50 or more. So we did that, and that basically almost paid for the tip. So it's definitely worth it. It took me 2 seconds to do that, and we got that. So right now it's about 1:30, heading back home again. Now I'm feeling all tired and full and everything. I want to log into my work computer, and there are some scans that need to get done that I haven't done yet. But I'm authorized to do them this weekend. I don't even know how to do them for sure, but I'm going to try to get them done, these databases and all these other things that I've never done before. So I'm going to work on that for the next hour, and then I'm going to get back in that bathroom working on, actually, I'm going to work on that for 45 minutes, because then I have to go pick up my daughter. Her umpiring will be ending around that time. So I have to pick her up, and she wants to go to a graduation party. Then I'll drop her off at the graduation party, and then she wants to be picked up an hour later. So I'll most likely stay in that area and probably get gas and get some supplies and things for this week for our gambling trips. So that's what's going on right now. It's a beautiful day outside, just perfect day for playing baseball and softball. 75 degrees, sunny outside, just a nice day. So letting you go right now. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. 2 o'clock. I am picking up my daughter from umpiring and taking her to a graduation party. So while I was home, I got to rest for a minute, and I cleaned out what was left in my closet as far as paint supplies and all that. Cleaned the floor, cleaned everything. It's all ready to go. And then got my work computer out, sat down, started doing some scans, and started moving old servers out of our scanning and putting in new servers with a new version of Red Hat on there, which the old version was no longer going to be supported. So I got all the old ones out for one city, and later on today I've got 3 more cities to do that for. So I'll do that when I get back home. Right now I'm on my way to pick her up, and then I'm going to drop her off and probably stay in that area and find something constructive to do, and then come back and pick her up. So that's where we are right now. I'll be back. Alright guys, here is an update for you. So I took my daughter to this graduation party, she was only going to be there for about half an hour, so I waited around for her. I took a lap around the neighborhood and came back, and then it was like some kind of like a rec center or something like that. So there was plenty of parking, so I sat in the parking lot and waited. Took her about 50 minutes to come out instead of 30, but I was okay. I was going over charts and educating myself and stuff, so that was all good. And then from there, I took her home, and let me see here. Then I took her, actually not home, I took her back to the baseball field, and she volunteered, she worked at the concession stand also, so she made some money there. And then I went home and got work done, and then I went over to see my mom, and we needed to till the garden for her. We got that taken care of, got plants put in, went home, had dinner, watched some TV, and went to sleep. I was able to get the rest of the stickers off of the kids' bathroom wall, so that's ready to paint. And then that was it for Saturday. It's now Sunday. I woke up this morning early. My wife was heading off to church early because she volunteers at church as well as goes to church with us. So she was volunteering, and then we were meeting at 11 o'clock to go to church together. We did that, and then we came home, and I cooked chicken on the grill. She made some corn, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, zucchini, stuff like that. And we had a nice lunch at home a little bit after noon. And then I worked on my stuff for the office. As you remember, we're moving some servers around, so I tested some scans last night and they worked. And so I moved the rest of the servers over that were using the old ones to the new servers. And then Amsterdam, Toronto, and some other places, I'm testing those tonight at 4, 5, and 6 p.m. local time. And I should know by the time I get home this morning from the casinos I'm going to that if it worked or not. And then I can either revert back to the old servers or keep it on the new servers and move the rest of the ones over as well. So a lot of stuff has happened since I talked to you last. Right now I am getting ready to leave for my trip. I'm going to let you go, and then we'll start a brand new episode for that. Let me know if you thought this was interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to hear it or not, but just to kind of get an idea of my life and what I do, and my relationships and things like that. And if people don't like it, I won't do it anymore. But if I hear a lot of people say they like it, maybe I will. So for now, I'm going to let you go, and we'll start a new episode. If you have any questions or comments, the email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.